The Nordic head pack. Designed for the bald head that doesn't want to get struck by lightning. Endorsed by Vikings.
Endorsed by me, Leon Ballet.
We are high up on a hill in the utmost part of North Yorkshire, 2,000 miles away from the pyramids in Egypt. Modern historians would have you believe that this hole behind me was created over 10,000 years ago by ice gouging in the soft earth. But I believe that a comet fell from the sky, crashed, and also I have irrefutable evidence that in this spot right there lies a cult of secret priesthood farmers responsible for the pyramids of Giza, the Druids, Stonehenge, cellular telephones, and reasonably priced microwave ovens, and the splitting up of the rockland Santana. What I believe is proved to be right. Everything that our entire civilization is based on is a fantasy. I believe that aliens landed here from a spaceship and created Atlantis, and then formed a secret cult of priesty farmers.
My quest begins in York, nearly 2,000 miles north of the Great Pyramids in Giza. I'm at the magnificent York Minster, which mysteriously catches fire every few hundred years, yet never burns down. I'm here with church historian and ice cube restoration expert Dr. Henry Shelbruti. He claims that the Minster is made from a material that, although it appears to be a common or garden sandstone, is in fact rock from outer space. Just how this rock came to be here is a mystery that lies in the heart of my investigations.
This is a piece of the Minster, and this is sandstone. According to theories, these are exactly the same. However, when you crush sandstone, it is soft and it will crumble. But this still stays as hard and as rigid as it should do anyway. Furthermore, in my thesis, I say that ice shovels cannot dig up dirt in a common garden, nor can they do this on a really cold day.
Disproving the glacial creation theory of the hole.
Yes, absolutely! Smell this.
Oh, wash your hands, boy.
The rock.
Smells like baked chapati / rubber.
Yes.
Oh, smells like a comet.
Yes!
So you're saying that the York Minster is actually not made out of the sandstone it was once thought to be made out of, it's actually made out of this comet.
Exactly.
But where did it come from?
It came from the sky.
As we wandered around York looking at more irrefutable evidence, Dr. Shelbruti filled me in on his incredible theory. What he told me rocked my world to the very core.
So I started to think more about the Plow, and I remembered that when I was a kid, I used to point up to the sky at night time, and to the Plow constellation, and then my finger led me onto something. What about the ploughing of the fields? There was a connection. And then it came to me. Is that a big stone spacecraft fell from the skies, crashed to the earth, and then the remnants created the pyramids. I mean, why do you think farmers, here in the summertime, take off their flat caps and look directly up at the sun? If they weren't already part of the sky people.
Not many men could withstand a direct hit from a lightning bolt, let alone 5 in a row. You better now.
I am unchanged, like a fish in Prague.
It was truly shocking.
Well, it was a risk my wife thought worth taking. There once was a stone that fell from the sky, and the people did rejoice and dance with some pie. They double-dilted and they called them the kings, 'cause the people from the stones were made out of sheep's heads. Oh, hey, hi, and I want a whoa, and a boo, and a people, and a boo.
It was so moving. I may cry if a cat hadn't eaten my tear ducts. Dr. Leon Bailey, that was the most moving performance I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you my thesis, Dr. Leon Bailey. It's about a man named Big Bob and his wife named Babs. Babs being an Egyptian name for milky globes. Babs was nagging Bob about a wedding present, a big stone, and unfortunately, he threw the stones back at the garden but missed, and it hit another rock. And actually, the rock was a planet, and it made a huge hole in it.
They say myth is a truth disguised as half a lie. You must be careful of a man in a leather woolen catsuit.
Babs was furious.
Cheap nuts. Cheap nuts.
Yes. There we go. There we go.
If I were to tell you that that big stone was actually a comet filled by space farmers ready to take over the world, would you think that had profound implications for the world?
Yes, they would. But is this what you tell me?
No, and if I said there's nomad farmers were responsible for a lot of things happening in the history of the human planet, the pyramids in Giza, would you think that was profound? Or even more? Twice as profound.
Yes, twice as profound. This is what you tell me then.
No, it is not. What if I told you if you sat on that big stone, looked up into the stars and saw a constellation of the Plow? That Plow is actually designed by these space farmers, do you think that would be even more profound?
I don't know. Is this what you tell me?
Yes.
Gosh.
Could it be that the entire Christian churches of our country were created by this nation of sky people from that very same rock, from that spaceship? I mean, Yorkshire people are very thrifty and careful not to waste. Exactly like our space travellers. And even the Yorkshire Pudding. The hole there is very, very similar to the one created by that ruddy great space comet. Even Egyptian couscous. When you stick your finger in, you can make a hole very similar to our great Yorkshire one.
I return to Dr. Shelbridge's astounding theory. Could this be the missing link that could link all missing links into one big linky chain?
I've proved that one and the same are identical, which proves Dr. Roxhay's theory of the priest.
This lecture needs to be cancelled. Boy, let the real education begin.
Get out! Yeah.
Stay at home, Dad.
The evidence all connects. How can humans know such things like the setting of the sun or the rising of the sun? The evidence is undeniable. Planting crops in the summer or harvesting crops before winter. How can all humans know all these things without the influence of spacemen?
Yes. These priesty farmers, they experience joy, I'm sure, and some fun, and then after that, seasons in the sun, and maybe through that process, they did create cellular telephones, freeze-priced microwave ovens.
It's a technology from another world. The space farmers invented the square field. Even children under 7 know that horses pull better in circles. So humans would have naturally made a circular field.
Down, down.
Look at the nursery rhymes. Here we go round the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go round the mulberry bush, because horses pull better in circles.
Oh my God, profound.
Yes.
Absolutely profound. I mean, circles do naturally fit together without any spaces between. I mean, if you look at the Olympic flag, that's how they're done. Oh my God, the priestly farmers actually did create the Olympic flag. They created the Olympics. They were with the Greeks. They created Greek mythology. They were there before everything else. Oh my, this is incredibly profound stuff. Yes. What about even the precision of the square fields? I mean, explain more about the trajectories, the precision.
I've measured every field in Yorkshire, and each of them had corners on them which are almost 90 degrees. And not just the ones in Yorkshire, but all over England. They have all their square brains. Square brains like the space farmers. Do you understand? Precision. And next to each other, one after the other, field after field of 90-degree fields. You see, it's like one magic interstellar, intergalactic patchwork quilt.
Interstellar, I am horrified and terrified, but above all, I'm enlightened.
Yes.
The implications were profound. I knew instinctively that these ancient Yorkshire farmers held the key to the mystery of life on Earth. I told him about Dr. Leon Bailey's folk theory. I showed him a picture of the constellation we know as the Plow, and played him the song.
Profound. Very, very profound.
Well, after the Nam, I moved over to Ingerland, and ever since then I've been living here with the cows. They think that I'm one of them. I'm one of their brethren. For all intents and purposes, I am one of the cows. But if Uncle Sam sends the order to sell them out, I won't hesitate.
I told Dr. Cheedock about Big Bob and his wife's Milky Babs. After I explained that I wasn't talking about his wife having an affair with some guy called Big Bob, I told him about the stone comet and the constellation we call a Plow. He became hysterical.
We're here. Mysterious compound where cows are being wandering aimlessly around these stones that look a lot like Stonehenge. I asked Dr. Cheedock if these were the priesty farmers getting in contact with their ancestors from outer space.
Decades of living here, I realized that the cows were the keys to the stars.
You're saying that these priesty farmers right here with these cows are actually getting in contact with the outer space relatives?
That's exactly what it is, you limey freak. I mean, this is one of the hottest UFO spots in all of Englandshire. I mean, you've got the cows, you got the freaky stones, you got the alien farmers. It reeks of danger. Steven Spielberg, he was lactose intolerant. That's why they never made the milk connection in E.T. We're gonna see a UFO tonight. I can feel it, man. I got a hot coffee swelling in my gut. It won't be long before it leaks out of me. Cows are coughing. It's just put two and two together. It's staring you in the goddamn face. Abduction, man. I can see it coming. There's gonna be UFOs tonight. There's one right now.
That's the sun.
Exactly. I mean, abduction. You can tell it's gonna happen. That's why the farmers are always mutilating the cows. It's going down tonight. I can feel it, man.
So, you're saying that they're actually breeding cows that they took from outer space?
Of course I am, you limey freak. Is there any alternative?
I'm almost too terrified to speak. I think I'm getting one of those coffee licks as well.
This thing's gonna spell good news. Oh my god, Unity coffee leaks. Something's gonna go down, I can tell. We're gonna see a UFO tonight, alright. Apart from the sun. White beards. The aliens had white beards. How do you think your beard gets white? You dip it in milk. You dip it in freaking milk.
I was happy to leave this place, but I instinctively knew that this green and pleasant land was once part of Atlantis. Was their plan to replace the Earth's oceans with milk so they could churn it and make a butter planet? Are we living in a huge intergalactic cheesecake?
I can assure you, Doctor, there are no nanobobbing plants in there.
I can hardly believe it. Yeah.
You may find what I am about to show you, Doctor, very disturbing.
Okay. Is it from the milk initiation ceremony?
This device has been used by people for a long time, and finally it is now available to the consumer that is not in this planet.
You're in a carpet bag full of snakes. Watch out, Roxy, or your face will be sucked from your lips.
What does it mean?
We think young farmers are being conditioned to breathe milk.
But what does it mean?
In laboratory, we find that men can survive for many years in space with milk, aqua, lung.
I can hardly believe it. But what does it mean?
Men are using cows as spacesuits, traveling from Earth to distant alien planet in living cow.
Have you got any proof?
Not yet.
What about my sample?
Is shit.
From outer space.
No. From us.
I decided to go to my soup collection. And on the back, I found expiry date 23rd of December 2012, which, as we all know, on the Mayan calendar is the end of the world. I thought, yes, it's got something to do with that. I thought, are we all going to starve on 24th of December because the products are going to go out of date? I don't know. My quest continued.
We're on a field. It's eco-friendly, free-range, politically correct, organic, and biometrically engineered. And we're about to witness a miracle. Earlier on in the day, before cross-country running, away from me, Jeffrey, I was showing the part of the Wicker Man where the guy is burned inside a big statue of Wicker to my wife's nursery school class, and to make sure that they didn't miss anything, I pinned their eyelids back with matchsticks, which apparently got me into a little bit of trouble, but there you go. Anyways, whilst watching that, I tried to think to see how that worked, and what I came across was astounding. Thoughts are amazing things, and I wish to have more after this one that I had last week. Scarecrows. Why are they on crosses? What do they do? Why are they almost a sacrifice? And then it hit me. They were. Scarecrows are direct descendants of Jesus H. Christ. How is that possible? For every single crop that grows in fields or other such places where crops grow, a scarecrow is up. So for every crop that grows, potato or corn or cement, a scarecrow has to be sacrificed, be it his brother, his sister, his cousin or his dog. So I thought, I need to go check this out. So we're here in the field, scarecrow spotting. Look! There's one! And he's alive! And please do not ask me how I got here.
Policeman Miller, God, it's a scarecrow!
What do you want, you dagwagger?
What are you? Who made you? Why are you alive?
Leave me alone, you dagwagger! I want to do my tax return!
Tax returns.
Yes, tax return!
Listen to me!
Now look what you gotta do, you dagwagger!
You an accountant?
No, I'm not an accountant.
How many brothers and sisters have you got?
I don't have any brothers or sisters. Just leave me alone. All I want to do is my tax return.
What is your star sign?
Capricorn! Just want to do my tax returns, all right?
You're doing the calculations the priesty farmers, aren't you? Aren't you? Tell me, answer me, do you work for farmers?
No. Just all I want to do is my tax returns. Everyone's got to do tax returns, you know.
Dorothy ain't gonna save you this time.
Thank you.
useless scarecrow. Another dead end. Dan Brown can be annoyed. And me and him can no longer be friends on Facebook. He got on some sort of fanciful story, whereas I searched the truth. drroxa.com/profound.
If I go closer, I'll nibble your face off.
Really? Because I'm in control of that. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
Wagger!
I give you to a team of school children to play football with.
Don't make me straw you!
I'm gonna save you for Guy Fawkes Day.
No! Crows! Attack!
You know what? You're a dang wanger. So to tie the last couple of things together. The mime god, Sheep Cuddle. The ancient mysterious gods of the underworld, the city of Atlantis. And the rock band Santana. And so I considered my big book of words that are old, or as some of you will refer to, the dictionary. And I figured out if Sheep Cuddle was kind of pronounced wrong, it came out as Sheep Cuddle. And Sheep Cuddle, sheep dog. Dog? It's an anagram of God. It took me 45 attempts to get there. On the 46th, I figured out something. Sheep God. The sheep are the gods. They rule everything. I could never eat a lamb kebab again without thinking twice. Or listen to Carlos Santana's Do You Like the Way without thinking about a big pair of Milky Babs. Audience, I hope you're not terrified. I hope you can sleep tonight. I never sleep. No one taught me how. All I can hope is that these priesty farmers will take care of us lonely folk.
Oh god.
Shit!
That was said to be created by Aus, the spray you put in your room. Retake, glasses on, camera rolling, fantastic.
And trains can go on pavements. That's it. You're lucky I'm wearing tight pants. Eggs. Onion.
I am confused about where we are in the script.
Skip like 5 lines.